Well, there's not a whole lot to show for today, folks. I came down about 6 hours ago and I put the second coat of Wipe on Poly on, and it's a little bit on the, I wouldn't call it tacky, but I can feel it seems a little bit soft. So I'm afraid that possibly if I start fooling around here too much, I could accidentally scratch it. And anyway, I like the nice finish. It's looks really good. However, anyway, I'm not sure what size shaft I'm going to have on this part right here. Definitely there's going to be some sort of a hub. Haven't got it figured out yet. Got a piece of half-inch here that I left over from another project. And well, I think that's just a little bit too heavy duty. Actually, this spike would be just fine. Now that I think about it, I've already got it turned down on the ends for the bearings. And in this piece right here, well, it would make a good shaft for the main shaft, you know, where there's going to be a sort of a crank that'll go on the end to wind the whole thing up, and this whole assembly will spin around on the main shaft. Makes sense to me. Anyway, like I say, folks, not a whole lot to show you here. That's about it for today, actually. I want to let this set just a little bit better. And like I say, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do for a hub here yet. And I have to be able to fasten the spring onto it, so back to the computer. I still have the problem going on that if I don't know how many oscillations it swings in a minute, I can't accurately figure out the gear ratio. I do want this thing to tell time, if possible. I don't want it to just look like a clock movement. I want it to actually work. And I got to get the geometry set up just right for the anchor escapement here. Now this thing, you know, if it was a grandfather clock type movement with a pendulum, it'd be so simple. But this thing has to run upside down just as well as right side up. Everything has to balance. Yeah, and that sort of makes it interesting. Actually, it's sort of making it fun.